Hello everybody, how are we all doing this fine Monday? I myself am a little under the weather, but I have an unboxing to do. This is probably one of the coolest things I have purchased in the last year. I got the Samurai Megazord, the Nippon edition as it says on the box, or the Japanese edition, the better edition. Bandai makes cheaper Megazords for the United States. And I'll point some of those things out in this video. Take a look at the box first, and then I will open it, show you the pieces, put it together. This came out quite a bit ago, so if you like Rangers, you probably already found a video and saw this, but you haven't seen mine. Now, I probably won't even end up getting the American version because I know it's not as good. Unless, for some reason, I can find it on sale for really cheap or something. This black part on the bottom comes off. It's Japanese! So I'm going to open it, and we'll continue with the unboxing. Alright, the box is open, and there are the parts. So the next step is getting them out, so you can check those out. Alright, here are the pretty parts. That's the back of it. They kind of have it in the package how you would actually build the Megazord, not the individual parts. I'm going to put the individual parts kind of together. And I might have to consult the manual. But this is kind of some of what sets this apart. I'm almost positive the gold plate kind of on the helmet on the American version is like a cheap. It's not shiny, I guess you would say. It's just a plain gold color. I believe same with the shield and these pieces right here. And I'm not sure about the sword, but I'm sure this sword is probably better too. And there's his face. So let's get the Zords looking like Zords. I want them to look like that. Be back in a flash. Alright. That was actually hard to do. That took about 10 minutes to get them all in there together like this. I always forget what these are called. So, it probably looks easy because you didn't actually see me do it, but those are those. I said I was going to do the Zords, but now we're going to do those next. Hopefully it doesn't take as long. But it could, believe me. I had to look at the directions. Alright, be back in a second again. Alright. Bam, another 10 minutes went by just like that. Took me a while again. Now you can see the actual Zords, not just the emblems. I am digging these Zords. They just make them so much better. The turtle was the easiest. The head pops out, and then these flippers come out, so that was easy. Took me off about 5 seconds. The ape wasn't too bad. That took a little bit of doing. But it's cool. I like the ape. as most know, I always like yellow, so very cool. Cooler Zord than the old. Cooler yellow Zord than the Megaforce one for sure. Now, I know the detail is a lot better in this one than the American. I don't even think it folds like this. I mean, it doesn't even look similar. Like, I know some of this paint is missing and stuff like that. There's the bear. The bear's pretty cool. Pretty big dude. Pretty sure this silver isn't in the American ones either. Just made a ton better. And I just kind of froze. Gosh, who is this? Lion? Maybe Lion. It has the silver parts like that. Looks really good. They all look really good, actually. And there's the dragon. Cool as well. Now the other thing I know the American versions don't have is these mouths open and close. See? Oh, not on the turtle, but I know on the bear it does. Don't prove me wrong. And the lion does as well. So that's cool. Now we're going to attempt to put it together. The last part of the puzzle. Definitely having fun so far. Last part coming up. Woo! Finally done. I think the whole process took me about half an hour maybe. At least half an hour, but there's a finished product. The one thing I noticed, unless I did this completely wrong, and those who have built this before and happen to watch the video, let me know. He's very, like, forward. Like, he's almost, like, hunched down. Like, looking at it from my level, it's very hard to see his face. It seems like it's pointing down towards the ground. I guess it kind of just looks like his whole body is hunched over. So I might have done something wrong. I probably will play with it a bit more just to check that out. And see what's going on with that. You could be right. It looks right to me, but you never can know. Not much to see on the back. Plain dude on the back. They put all the good stuff on the front. So we'll turn him back around. So there he is. That was a lot more work than the American Megaforce one I put together. A lot more work, but it looks a lot better, especially the Zords. It doesn't look too much different when you look at it in the Megazord form, but when you build the individual Zords and look at them, they look a lot better. A lot more attention to detail and such. And the folding together is, excuse me, a lot more complex. Anyways, I went to Toys R Us today and they had the Legacy Megazord from Mighty Morphin back in stock, so there's another Megazord in my future. You all have a great day. Thank you for your patience in watching the entire video. Like I said, let me know. For those who know if I put this together correctly. You all have a wonderful day. Probably not many videos the rest of the week because of E3. I'll be watching other people's videos. But I do have something later on this week or next. Very happy with my new Megazord. Like I said, these two Megazords are probably my favorite toys. A new collection is starting. Probably get the Legacy Mighty Morphin next. You all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Bye.